me, that they had put out something that they were going to be moving one of the fire cam videos to the west to Boca because of fire on that side, because we had the Kohberger fire. So they were worried about it coming over, and they were watching, and so they were moving fire cam videos around. So that's why that's why the cam was pointed in that direction. They had actually said it went out on Facebook. I don't know where it is now, but it came up saying we are moving fire cam videos, and so for people that are looking at the fire cam, if it's changed, it's because of the fires or the rain. There was something that was happening that they had to move the camera. I don't remember what it was.
Yes, I think you're right. It was whatever it was a fire around that time.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
We had a whole bunch of fires like during that time.
Yeah,
and so they were worried. They were worried about it, and so they were moving cameras around to keep an eye on all the dryness and everything else, and for people that were in the woods with wildfires, like at the campsites and all that kind of stuff. So no, my biggest thing about the way that was like the way that everybody kept watching it over and over and over again on their channels. Do you realize that if Lindsay was watching these channels, she had to watch it 150,000 times of her daughter dying?
Yep. True that though. And I tell you what, it's a bad experience for everybody overall. If you ask me, I think we all we cannot compare our situation with theirs, because they definitely lost a child, and that there. Listen, that's a pain that I can't even imagine, because I could only tell how, because my mom died when I was 2, so my grandma raised me. So my whole life, I realized how much my grandma suffered for the death of my mom, and I witnessed that, like days of my grandma just sitting there on the porch, just crying. Nothing has happened. It just hurt. She just sitting at the porch, looking at nothing, crying. So I could only imagine the pain. Imagination is not enough to.
Right.
And I gotta say,
and that's the kind of thing that I say, that what we do matters, because like, so everybody was just like, people are watching it and going, "Oh, there's a car that goes in the lake. There's where the car goes in the lake. That's where the car goes in the lake." Well, change that to a different perspective. That's where a child died.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy?
It's not just a car. It's not just a car going in the lake. There's a person that died in that car.
You know what's crazy though? The fire cam footage. I gotta say, I thank you for giving your opinion. That you trust and believe that the footage is real, and I really thank you for that, because it was a lot of people they was putting in doubts about the reality of that video, which I totally understand. That I think me and you witness other content creators playing with the footage. You know what I mean? Try to
I have one picture of a creator that I will never get it out of my head, and it was where this person put a tow truck and put Kyle's car at the end of a tow truck, hanging out with Kiely sitting in the car with the door open, and then pulling it out of the water and saying, "Look, this is Kylie's, where this is what they could have done, is just pulled it out with a tow truck and had it hanging." And I went, "What? Like, why? Like, why?"
It was no need for all that shit. You know what I mean?
It was on a map. Like, they put it on a map, and someone had to make the car, like, with Kiely in it, with the doors open, so they could see that Kiely laying in the car dead.
That's so wrong. It's certain things that you people shouldn't do in
And
true
I will
crime.
never, like, I'm sorry, I don't care. I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't care who. I don't care if you're Donald Trump himself. If your daughter died in a lake and you're seeing someone, you come, like, you come on YouTube and you're wanting to watch um, cake videos, and you're scrolling through a live and you see your daughter being made fun of by hanging out, by being at the back, by being, or not even being made fun of. I don't think they were trying to make fun of them, but that image, it's never going to leave you.
Yeah, it's not fair at all whatsoever. Though I can only imagine, even though the conversations that is being have about, Lindsay and whatever, I gotta tell you the pain that they went through as parents is man, it's tough. It's tough. That's why I think I did change my ways in the way I do true crime and stuff like that. Cause um, it's certain feelings in my heart that I will never want to feel again.
A
It's
hundred
just
percent.
there's some feelings in my heart that I just rather to not
That's
even
how I feel about the trigger switch
feel.
and me. Like
You know what I mean?
that's how I feel about my trigger. My trigger switch in me, my anger inside of me. I was telling Sifa the other day, I know that I'm still there. Like I know that like, it's kind of I blame it on the Adderall, but it was the adrenaline that was going through me. Now, if I took my Adderall today, like if I went out there and took it today, Jrod, I can guarantee you within 24, 20, 20 out 2 hours, 2 hours, I could have burned down YouTube. I would burn down YouTube. Like I like people would be like, "Oh, Adderall Megan's back. Here we go," and I could start. I could bring it all back. I could do it. I could do everything to make it bad again. Why would I want to do that?
Yeah.
What would that? What would that? How does that benefit all of us? How do to make us all go back to that? To make us all go back. And it's not just us. It's not just you and I. It's all of the creators, all of us. Like, I mean, if you look at every single one of us that had covered the Kiely Rodni case at one point in time, not me, but everybody else, it changed. Like, I mean, I went on other panels at the very beginning, and I said, you guys are a bunch of mean girls. You guys are a bunch of mean girls sitting here, and you're acting like all you guys, all the answers. And I said to them at the time, I said, are you gonna, when this comes back in an accident, are you gonna put out an apology to everybody that you're making fun of right now? And of course, what they say, oh yeah, 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 I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Do you think that creator ever did that?
I had to. I'm human, and I cannot see myself like doing like, listen, I have a good, I do have a conscience, you know what I mean, and I do
Yeah.
actually, even though it doesn't look like, I do have a good heart, like I do, and I
Well,
mean that from the bottom of my heart.
and I think that like we all get like we all get in a rut at times, where it's like, and the mom mentality, without even meaning to be a mom mentality, if you're like, oh, it's like everybody's going this direction. You don't want to be the only one going the other direction. You want to go the same direction as everybody else. You may have a different. It's just like voting. It's just like everything else. You may like you may think this, but in reality, you're doing something different.
Yeah,
Like you're, like someone could say, did you, they could say, they could be. I'll use Trump as an example. This person could say, I voted for Trump to your face, but in reality, they didn't. But they're going
right,
to tell you that they did.
right.
And they're never, and they're going to be because the mob mentality. If everybody's a Trump supporter, do you really think that person that's like you and I that are peons, and we're the only two people in a group where we're going to be like, yes, we were Biden. We're going to be very, very happy that we're going to get killed right now. I mean, I did not vote for Biden. I voted for Trump. But the point is that, you go with the mob mentality, and it's very frustrating. And that's what we all did. And that's why
Yeah,
I cloned the. That's where Jrod, go sit on a pine cone